All right, guys, what's up? We're here. Well, live, coming to you live with the playoff battle for our RGBL season. Everything so far leads us up to this, and it looks like he brought a very offensive team. No Klefki, wow. So no Klefki is super interesting. No Flygon is super interesting. Um, Okay, so let's think about what he might lead. I'm guessing he probably wants to lead Excadrill. So because of that, or he definitely could lead Iron Boulder. He could lead Enamorous. I feel like we should stick to our planned lead of the Choice Specs Sylveon. Um, if I see like a Chinchino lead, then perhaps we just go into Duraludon. But yeah, I mean, I'm just in bad shape if I lead anything else and he leads Iron Bundle, so we're gonna do that. Let me make sure that we have the... Okay, we do have the link in the chat. Good. Yes, we're a little bit nervous. Obviously, playoff nerves are real. But, you know, we're gonna do our best. I'm nervous to lead this Sylveon. So I'm not gonna love if it's Excadrill, but if it is Excadrill, he's probably gonna want to get rocks, or he might even like sub, which would be great. So I'm just doing it. Because the other thing is, like, Sylveon doesn't really come in against anything else, other than just like leading off. So I would have a hard time switching it in on anything, and I don't think it would outspeed anything. So I think my best bet for it to do any kind of damage is to just lead with it. So we'll see. We will see. Sorry, I was checking the chat. He's taking a while to choose his lead. Let's see, is it the Excadrill? It is not the Excadrill. Okay, so it's the Enamorous. So, what does Enamorous have to hit a Sylveon? Does it have anything? Probably. I know he likes to run a lot of setup on his Pokemon. This thing does get Sludge Bomb. Can he kill me with a Sludge Bomb? Is a question that we should ask. I doubt that it is strong enough to just Oko Sylveon, because Sylveon is so bulky. Let's see. Enamorous Eye. It's Choice Scarf with a Sludge Bomb. The other thing is, like, he might not even have Sludge Bomb on this. But if he does, and even if he's Choice Scarf, or I mean Choice Specs, yeah, so he does not Oko, and I should Oko with a Hyper Voice, which would be great to knock this thing out, because then Hydreigon, especially because Klefki didn't come, our Dragon Dance Hydreigon looks really nice here, actually. I'm wishing I had Earthquake over Flamethrower at this point, but the Toxicroak is weak to fire because of Dry Skin, so that's one thing to consider. But we don't even need to think about anything. Or do we, expecting a Calm Mind, click Alluring Voice? Because if he Calm Minds, like, I'm not gonna Oko with my Hyper Voice, and we could confuse him. And I would still do a lot to anything that wants to come in. I think I might want to... I feel like he's going to Calm Mind. Or is he just going to Sludge Bomb? I think Hyper Voice is the play. Because even if he Calm Minds... Like if he's Specs... He definitely could be Specs and just thinking like, I don't have a switch into Specs thing, which is true. But if he's Calm Mind, he still doesn't kill me. So yeah. Hyper Voice is the play. Nice. Goes into Excadrill like we hoped. We do 51%. Nice. So I'm sure he was surprised by that. So now the question is he going to Iron Head here? Let's see, 51% to Excadrill. I gotta see what kind of Excadrill this is. Yeah, it looks like he does not really have much bulk investment, if any, maybe just a little bit. But it's certainly looking like a offensive Excadrill. So I think, that being said, we probably want to go into Manaphy here, expecting an Iron Head. The only other alternative would be to go into Arbotamus, but I do want to save that for Chinchino because he brought Chinchino, so I'm just gonna I am gonna save Sylveon. We're gonna go right into Manaphy. But that is great. That pretty much leaves him with no... It leaves him with no Mighty Cleave switch-ins already. And with no Klefki, he doesn't have screens. So I'm really wondering what his Iron Boulder answer is. It's gotta be like a... Okay, the high horsepower. Now here's the question. Is he gonna switch this thing out? Like, what would he switch into? I think we want to click sub. If I see that he is Choice Scarf and outspeeds me, then I can go into my my Hydreigon and just set up a Dragon Dance. So that's what I'm gonna do. Nice. He goes into Toxicroak. Very nice. I'm hoping he does not Terrasilize right here, and I can just blow this thing back with... Nice. He Terrasilize into Poison. He has a Payapa Berry. Oh shit. Okay. Poison Jab. But we do outspeed this thing. He's Terra Poison. This is huge, again, because I thought it would be Terra Dark with Sucker Punch. Would he click Sucker Punch here? think he either switches or he clicks Sucker Punch. Right? What would he switch into a Psychic? I guess he could potentially switch Excadrill back in. I wish I had leftovers on Manaphy, man. But this is going fine. Okay, I gotta check and see how much Toxicroak. Let's say Swords Dance. He's Terra. We know he's Terra Poison. And he had a Piapple Berry. He has Poison Jab. I'm sure that he has Dry Skin. So do I lose anything by clicking sub again? Well, it actually looks like he does not kill me with Sucker Punch, though. So I'm at 34%, so yeah, we live if he clicks Sucker Punch. So if I can get rid of this thing and not have to worry about a Sucker Punch coming off and hitting my Iron Boulder, that's actually great for me, right? So what do we, I don't see any reason to not click Psychic here. Am I tripping? What? Definitely doesn't kill with Piapple Berry. Even if he's adamant, maybe? No. We have a lot of bulk on Manaphy. And, that... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, our Psychic definitely kills because his berry is popped, and yeah, I don't see any reason to not click Psychic here. Nice, nice, no overpredict. Okay, Toxicroak is gone. That's one of his potential Boulder answers gone, and his other only like Iron Mighty Cleave switch in Excadrill is severely weakened already. So this is a good start. This is a very good start. We still have Sylveon totally healthy, so so like we can use that to revenge things. What would he click here? What I'm wondering is this some kind of setup set, right? If I do see a Calm Mind, like he's probably just gonna kill me. I don't really have any reason to save Manaphy anymore, I don't think. Especially because of like things like Chinchino. We can't live a hit from Iron Bundle anymore. So I think it makes sense to just not let this thing set up. Or if it does, we can always go into our Grafai and Encore it. So let's see. Namorous. I wish I could know. I wish I had enough health left on Manaphy to see if it was going to be Scarf or Choice Specs. I'm thinking this. I feel like a Choice Specs Enamorous would make a lot of sense for him. So with that in mind, as long as I get some damage on it, then Sylveon should be able to come in afterwards. Let's see, because if he's at +1 special defense, yeah, as long as I can get one Scald off and even potentially burn it, like if he clicks Calm Mind here, I Scald him, then Sylveon will be able to come in and finish it off with a Specs Hyper Voice to allow me to not have to go into my Iron Boulder too early. So I think that makes sense, and I think that's what we'll do. The other last-ditch option is to go into Grafai and Encore it. That wouldn't really make sense, though. Yeah, we're just gonna click Scald. Okay, so he did. So that's the fact that he just attacked tells me that I think it's very likely going to be Specs. So let's just go into Sylveon and Hyper Voice again, because what is he gonna switch in? If he switches in Skeledirge, I might actually outspeed that thing and might be able to 2-hit KO it. So let's see. Skeledirge, if it's defensive, I mean, it would have to be fully Spadef to be able to take 2 Hyper Voice as well. I don't, as offensive as he likes to do things, I doubt that it's going to be fully specially defensive. So I think just clicking Hyper Voice again makes a lot of sense here. He can't switch into Excadrill. He almost has to go into Skeledirge, right? And we can just go into our Hydreigon. Yeah. Okay, it is a very defensive Skeledirge, actually. So 35%, so that means it is almost max special defense. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. That means we do outspeed it. For sure. So because we outspeed it, do we want to just attack one more time? And then maybe if he was showing that he wants to recover, then we can go into our Grafai and Encore it. And then Parting Shot out to get momentum. I like that as a play. Yeah. We could Encore it and then knock off would be the other option. And like knock off Enamorous's Specs. What do you want to bring in Enamorous on my Grafai? I think Parting Encore into Parting Shot would make the most sense. So I'm just going to Hyper Voice here to force him to recover. Yeah. And so he probably will recover again. So I can either go, or now maybe is the time to go into Hydreigon and Dragon Dance. No. Probably should have just gone hard Grafire right there, honestly. I think I will go Grafire now, though. Yeah. Wait. Okay, this is a tough play. Maybe I go Duraludon, actually. No, I want to save that for Chimsy now. And I don't want Sylveon to take a hit, so yeah, I'm gonna go Grafire here. Because I could potentially lock this thing into, because it's, because it's so defensive, he won't kill me with a Torch Song. Either he would pop my balloon, which is unfortunate for the Excadrill, but I think I'm actually okay with that. Fuck. Nice play. Okay. So now we're just gonna parting shot. I should have just gone hard Grafire the first time because I knew he was about to slack off there. So I kind of ruined my balloon here. Not the end of the world. He made one good play. We've been very much on the defensive until now, so I think it's still okay. We are going to go into, I think, parting shot here and go into Hydreigon, right? Yeah. Yeah, go into Hydreigon, and then we're gonna go. Could have encored him into this. All right, so now because of this, I need to actually not set up a Dragon Dance and just click Throat Chop here. Because he's so specially defensive, he's probably thinking, oh, I can eat a hit, and he could have Alluring Voice, so I need to make sure he can't click Alluring Voice, actually. So I'll Throat Chop, and then if he's going to switch out the next turn, then I'll click Dragon Dance. Nice. Okay, so that thing's gone. Nice, nice. So he's probably going to go back into Enamorus here. I really do think that Enamorus is Choice Specs. So he's kind of running out of he's running out of like sacrifices, and he's running out of pieces, and you know, we're kind of playing, we're going back and forth in a we're going back and forth in like a taking turns sacrificing things, basically. The way he's saving his bundle is telling me that that thing is probably going to be speed boost to outspeed my speed boost Mighty Cleave. So that is a little bit scary, because the only thing I really have left that can take a hit from that is Sylveon, and I've been going into Sylveon every time to force the Enamorus out. I think at this point I have to probably just let Hydreigon go down, because I don't think I have another chance to like do much of anything. Skeledirge was the main thing that I could set up on. And yeah, I just don't see Hydreigon like coming back in and being able to do much of anything unless that. How much did I want to go back and see like if the Excadrill is maybe banded or something? Because he did like 50% with high horsepower to my Manaphy. No, he did 41%. So yeah, he's not banded. The drill could be scarfed. I'm thinking it's probably scarfed. But yeah, like I said, I think I need to let this thing go down. Does my Duraludon live a hit from Enamorous? Duraludon just barely lives a Moonblast. But it doesn't really do anything in return. I could get rocks up, I guess, but I don't know that really helps me at this point. So yeah, my question is, after I sack this, do I then bring in... What do I bring in next? Do I bring in Grafai? I think I just bring in Sylveon again and click the thing. How much does Bottomless take from Iron Bundle? If it is booster energy. Bottomless actually takes hits from Iron Bundle pretty darn well. I wish I hadn't switched from Body Press, but I can Dragon Tail it, send it out as long as I don't miss the Dragon Tail. Then I'll be able to outspeed with my Iron Boulder. Ooh. I like that. Okay. So that's the plan, right? Yeah. Okay. So we let this go down. We go into Sylveon. We just Hyper Voice again. He really doesn't have anything to switch into it. So this probably is the end of Enamorous here, or either lets Enamorous go down to try to get some damage on my Sylveon, which I'm fine with. Or he lets, he basically has to pick something to die here. Everything dies. And he can't kill me with the Specs Moonblast. Like I said, I knew this was going to be a very offensive game. It's basically been like, pick something to die, pick something to die, pick something to die. We got a low roll last time, yeah, so that thing's not living. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. Now, can Chinchino OHKO me with anything? Because now that I know the thing about the route on living a hit from bundle. I don't know that I want Chinchino to weaken it. Let's see. The route on. Chinchino. Is Chinchino? I don't think Chinchino is one of his Terra captains. No, it's not. Okay. So what moves does Chinchino get? Let's see if it has anything to hit. I don't think it has anything. I don't think it gets fighting coverage, so I don't think it has anything to hit. Hit our Boptimus. Yeah, it doesn't. And I don't, unless he knockoffs me, I don't think he can live a Hyper Voice from me right now. Yeah, I mean, he can't kill me unless he crits me with Tail Slap. And I can just Hyper Voice and kill him, even without my specs. Well, if I don't kill him, that could be bad. Well, if he doesn't knock off, then I kill him. And he can't kill me. If I go into the route on, then what does he do? He probably brings in an Amorous again. And then I have to... If I go into the route on... Because the thing is... What do I want to do here? Maybe I sacrifice Grafii here. And if he wants to like tidy up, then I can Encore him. But if he doesn't tidy up, I just don't want to get crit and then get killed. That would suck. How much is he doing? Like, but I can't afford him knocking off the route on the Biolite. So yeah, I think I either need to stay in with Sylveon and just kill this Chinchino, or no, I can't do that. I think I need to go into Grafii. Ah. The problem... My problem is... Shoot. My problem is without being able to force out the Iron Bundle, I don't really know how else I like deal with that. So Iron Bundle against the Rowdon. Damn, I wish I hadn't switched Body Press. Shoot. So we could Dark Pulse. Thing is, if he kills the Rowdon with Freeze Dry, then like, no, I can't bring in the Rowdon here because then he just gets in an Amherst and he kills. So if I bring in Duraludon, he brings in an Amherst and kills something. I would have to sacrifice Grafite Eye at that point. Then I bring in Iron Boulder. And just kill either. Then he has to let an Amherst go down. Chinchino would also die. Right? Iron Boulder. Man, I hate that I switched close combat from Brick Break, dude. I was really expecting screens to be a thing. And that might cost me. Might cost me the game. Do I want to just kill this Chinchino? Yeah, because if I kill Chinchino, he would have to crit me to kill me. If I kill Chinchino, then he has to bring out an Amherst. Then I let Sylveon go down. Then I bring out Iron Boulder. He has to let an Amherst go down. Then my Duraludon can at least get a couple hits on the bundle. Then I can encore it into Freeze Dry so that Boulder can win. Right? I think that's our play. No. We let Sylveon go down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think, yeah. So we kill this. Sylveon goes down to an Amherst next turn. Then I bring Iron Boulder in. An Amherst goes down. Then I bring in Duraludon. That will go down, but it should get like one hit off on the bundle. Then he's gonna have to be clicking Freeze Dry or Ice Beam so I can encore him into Ice Beam. with my Grafire, then that goes down, and then Iron Boulder is not going to die to an Ice Beam. I think that is our road to victory here. Yeah, Iron Boulder doesn't even come close to dying to Ice move because it is so bulky. So, and he's going to be forced to click those Ice moves because otherwise the Rowdon is eating the Hydro Pumps. Yes. Okay. I think that's it, and we'll be able to get at least one hit off on. But even if we don't, Mighty Cleave should kill in one hit. Okay. So that's it. That's what we gotta do. Or we go into Duraludon and let that die. If I go into Duraludon, let that die to Enamorus, then bring... No, because then Chinchino is still alive. Yeah, we need to just kill this. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. So now he's gonna have to go into Enamorus. Either way, whether it's Enamorus or Bundle. If it's Bundle, does Iron Bundle even kill Sylveon from here? It's speed boosting. I don't think it does. So yeah, he has to go into his Enamorus here. Then he's gonna lock himself into Moonblast, and we just go into our Boulder and click Mighty Cleave. Oh shit, the thing is... Does the Iron Boulder, Oko, Enamorus. Sure is, right? Yeah, totally. Okay. Okay. So Sylveon. I mean, we also might find out that we've been thinking this is Specs the whole time, and it could maybe not be. If he's not Specs, then he doesn't die right here. Like if he's like a Rock Berry, then he doesn't kill my Sylveon. But yeah, we definitely let Sylveon go down here. Or do we let Grafire go down? I actually think I want to let Grafire go down. Because it's more niche-y to like try to lock him into Encore, to try to Encore him. And he's not gonna be able to be... He's not gonna be able to kill my Sylveon. So yeah, let's go into Grafire. And yeah, let's go into Grafire. Fine. Alright. Iron Boulder. Our MVP. Speed booster. Click the rock move. Boom. This thing goes down. Now Iron Bundle. It's not speed boosting. This whole time I've been planning for speed boosting and it's not speed boosting. So what the heck is it? Choice Scarf? Well, I guess I'll find out right now if it's Choice Scarf. But if it is, then Throughout should beat it. It's not Choice Scarf. Win. Yes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So I was thinking that thing would be speed boosting the entire time. That's what I'm typing in the chat. I was thinking that thing would be speed booster the entire time, so I had to play so carefully and really think out that end game. And the way he was just preserving it was really making me think that it was going to be speed boosting, but wow, we end up with a 3-0. Let's go, baby. Moving on to the semifinals. Shout outs to my boy Senya, Kyle, for helping me with prep as always. And we're actually going to be facing Kyle in the semifinals of the playoffs next week. So we won't have our typical mock battle prep partner. And it's going to be a showdown of two good friends, two coaches who know each other very well. It's going to be a very tough semifinals because Kyle probably knows my playstyle more than anybody because we practice together all the time. But yes, super pumped. Always love winning playoffs. Moving on to play another week. Iron Boulder coming through clutch once again. Our game plan of the Specs Sylveon proved to be super clutch because he just didn't really have good switch-ins for it. The one part where I got a little concerned was where, he kind of predicted my switch into Grafire and got the Torch Song damage on it. It would have been, I would have really had him in a tough spot if I had gone hard Grafire first and encored him into Slack Off. And then I would have got momentum right off the bat again. But, it played out fine the way it did. I was still able to kill with the Throat Chop on Hydreigon. And we ended up having more, sacrifices. He Specs Enamorous was a good bring by him because I didn't have switch-ins for that either. But I was able to have enough pieces to be able to save Iron Boulder until the end like usual. The thing is just so deadly as a late game cleaner. And yeah, I think we did a good job building again. So check out the team builder if you didn't already. And make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the semifinals of RGBL. Yes, let's go.